What's going on, guys? Today we're taking a look at the Target exclusive Grimlock and Silver Knight Optimus Prime from the Transformers Age of Extinction toy line. Now, this is Hasbro just redoing, repainting, and rebranding Dark of the Moon Deluxe Class Optimus Prime, which was a Walmart exclusive, and Fall of Cybertron Voyager Class Grimlock. Taking a look quick at the back of the boxes, well, I think you know what these toys look like already. So let's open them up and take a look. Straight out of the box, both of these figures look pretty darn good, though I've got to give my thumbs up to Grimlock. I really think the paint scheme that they've gone with this figure is much better than what we got in Fall of Cybertron. Not to say that Fall of Cybertron was any bad or anything, I just like this one better. Prime is a very nice paint scheme as well, but I think the chrome is a little much because you kind of lose the figure in all of this chest chrome. It's just got a bit much chest chrominess to him. I mean, he's so shiny. I can't see any of the detail. I'm blinded by the all-spark light. He has a cool sword, though. A little plasticky for my taste, but it does feel good, and so does Grimlock's. Grimlock's is nice and rigid. Thankfully, neither of these guys got hit with the super floppy plastic syndrome. Now, Prime is, as I said, from the Dark of the Moon toy line. It's not a bad figure. In fact, it's my favorite Prime figure from the movie lines, or one of my favorite. I like the size, and yes, he has a bit of a backpack that does cause him some problems with, well, falling over, because the man has no heels, or the toy has no heels, which is a problem. But overall, it's got good posability, except for the head. The head's kind of iffy. Arms, ball joint in the arms, double hinge at the elbow, double ratcheting hinge, fists don't move, lots of articulation in the legs, bending legs. Unfortunately, with both the figures, when you start playing with the legs, they tend to start transforming on you because they don't really peg into place all that well. And the one thing I do really like about this figure, though, or this set, is it really feels like this is how they would be scaled, or this is always kind of how I vision Prime being scaled with Grimlock. Grimlock being so much bigger than Prime. I do genuinely like that. Grimlock's transformation is where we're going to start because, quite honestly, it's the easier of the two. To start off with, push the dino feet on the arms out, and then fold the hands up into the forearms, like so. And then we come to the legs. Now, the legs are where things get weird. Actually, we'll skip the legs for right now and go to the backpack. Unfold the T-Rex head and just drop it over his robot head. And then swing the arms, or the legs, I should say, the robot arms in to the body. And this is always a little bit of a pain. You have to kind of fold them out and then swing them in, if that makes any sense. So fold the arms kind of out, turn them, and then fold them into the body underneath the gold bits. Just kind of work them until they get off camera and you get them pegged up into the body. Kind of like that. So just gotta fiddle with it and use a little bit of a brute force there. Brute force, the Dinobot's favorite tool. For the legs, fold the feet up into the shins and then slide them up along the legs, and they will kind of snap into place. You do have to fiddle with them because they are supposed to peg into that channel right there in the red, and oftentimes they do not. But once you get them slid up, they kind of want to go together, and then we peg the tail ends together and then fiddle with it. Grimlock's dino form is okay. I still think it's a little bit oddly proportioned, especially back here in the tail. I get that this is probably more of what a dinosaur or T-Rex would look like in real life, but it's still a little bit odd. Though you do have to love anything that can really make you feel like you're watching the G1 or playing with the G1 figure again. In this mode, he can open his mouth and shoot pretend fire, but overall, he's still a fun figure, if not just a little bit oddly proportioned. Hi-yo, Grimlock, away! Prime's transformation is a bit more complex. To start, we'll push the head into the body, and then close up the canopy over his head. Fold these silver sections out like that. turn the figure around and take the cab and pull it all the way out while folding it down. Take the shoulder bits here, and we will actually unpeg them from the sides, collapse the arms up into themselves, or fold them up, and then flip these guys all the way around while turning this whole section around. So flip them up, turn these guys around, and the arms will peg into each other once you have them connected. Like that. And then these top parts will fold down, and you gotta just kind of make sure the hands are kind of folded all the way down. Get those all folded up nicely. Now that we have the front done-ish, come to the legs, and the legs will start by coming to the bottom of the feet and folding out the inner tires that are pegged in, and the pegs are actually pretty tight, so you got to use a bit of force and pray that you don't rip your fingernails off. And then unpeg the side of the legs from the inner legs and then fold them up like that. And then the feet will actually flip out and turn around. So you fold the feet in towards the middle and then flip them down to form the trailer hitch. And then these sections, once they peg in to the upper legs, will peg together and fold up to form the back of the truck. And they will peg into the bottom, or what are the elbows. And then you slide the front of the truck up and peg it into place. And again, so shiny! Look how shiny this is! Yikes! I mean, I can see my own reflection in it. I mean, hi! That's my distorted visage. So shiny! But I do dig it. I would have liked it to have been a shiny blue as opposed to this silver, but oh well, it's still a neat figure, and this is, like I said, one of my favorite Optimus molds from all of the movie lines, so I really do like it. So is this set worth picking up? Well, I think so, especially if you didn't get either of these figures. If you didn't get FOC Grimlock, here's your chance in a more G1 accurate color scheme with chrome. And if you didn't pick up DOTM Deluxe Class Prime, here's your chance. The figure's in silver, but you can always paint over that if you want. So guys, I really recommend picking up this set if you can find it at Target. It's definitely worth the money, and it's just a lot of fun because you end up with two great figures. So guys, I hope you enjoyed this video review. I'm Baltmatrix, and I will catch you next time.